Hello Amartin, my name is Manoj Kumar and I am uploading my fifth video. In this video, we will continue our chapter 7th and we will start new topic section formula and we will learn what is the use of a section formula. See the figure 10.10. There is a line segment. The name of the line segment is AB. The coordinates of A is here x1, y1 and the coordinates of B is x2, y2. You can see a point P lies on this line segment which divides this line segment in the ratio M1 ratio M2. By using section formula, we will find here the coordinates of a point P which divides a line segment AB into M ratio, M1 ratio, M2 ratio, and this is known as section formula. Now I am going to solve example number 6 and you will learn how to use this section formula. Now in example number 6, find the coordinates of the point which divide the line segment joining the points 4, -3 and 8, 5 in the ratio 3:1 internally. See the solution of this example. I have drawn a line segment. The name of line segment is AB and the coordinates of A 4 and -3 and the coordinates of B are 8 and 5 and P is the point whose coordinates we will find, and this point divides AB in 3:1. So let point xy be the required point and by using section formula, and you know what is the section formula, and put the values of the coordinates of A, B and the given ratios in x, and after substituting the value you will get the value of x is equals to 7, and similarly you will find the value of B by which is equals to 3. Therefore, the points of the coordinates of point P are here 7 and 3. I am going to start example number 7. In this example, we will find the ratio. Does the point -4, 6 divide a line segment joining the points A and B whose coordinates are given? In this example and the example number 6, there is a difference. In example number 6, we will find the coordinates of point P when ratio is given, but here we will find the ratio and the coordinates of point is given. See the solution of example number 7. We can write down the ratio M1 ratio M2 in the form of K:1. So let -4, 6 a point which divide AB internally in the ratio K:1. Then by using the section formula we will get here -4, 6 is equals to 3K minus 6 upon K plus 1 minus 8K plus 10 upon K plus 1. In left hand side, in this equation, in left hand side, you will write down the given value of P, and in right hand side, by using section formula, you get this value. Then you can compare -4 to 3K minus 6 K plus 1 because both are x coordinates, and after comparing, do cross multiplication. After cross multiplication, do the simplification and you will get the value of a k which is equals to 2:7, which is the required answer. Now I am going to start exercise 7.2 and see the very first question. And in very first question, we will find the coordinates of the point which divide a line segment whose points are given. First point is -1, 7 and another point is 4, -3 in the ratio 2:3. And now you can see the solution of this question. Let P x by be the required point whose coordinate we have to find, which divide a line segment AB in the ratio 2:3. See the diagram. Here the coordinates of A are -1, 7 and the coordinates of B are 4 and -3. And the given ratio is 2:3, and we will find the coordinates of point P and whose coordinates are x and y. Then we will use here section formula, and we know that what is the section formula? x2 m1 plus x1 m2 divided by m1 plus m2. y2 m1 plus y1 into m2 divided by m1 plus m2. Now you will put the values of the coordinates of A and B. In first part you will find the x coordinate, and we will take the first part. Now substitute the values, and after substituting the value of x is 1. Similarly, you will find the y coordinates and you will substitute the values of A and B and the given ratio, and after substituting you will get here the value of y is equals to 3, and our required point of P is here 1 and 3. After first question, see second question. In this question also we will find the coordinates, and now the statement of this question is find the coordinates of the points of the trisection of the line segment joining 2 points which are given. The coordinate of the first point is 4 and -1, and the coordinate of the second are -2 and -3. See the solution of second question. You can see its diagram. The given line segment is AB whose coordinates are 4, -1 and -2 and -3, and P and Q, 2 points which divide this line segment into 3 equal parts. So therefore AP is equals to PQ is equals to QB. In first condition, P divides AB in 1:2. You can see very clearly because AP is equals to PQ equals to QB. So P divides AB in 1:2. Now by using formula, by using section formula, you can find the value of coordinates of P. By using section formula, you can find the coordinates of P which are 1 -2 plus 2 into 4 divided by 1 plus 2, and 1 -3 plus 2 minus 1 upon 1 plus 2. You will get these values by using section formula, and after putting the values of coordinates of A and B and a given ratio, that is 1:P, and after simplification you will see the coordinates of P are 2 and -5 upon 3. Now we will find the coordinates of Q, and Q divides a line segment AB in 2:1. So therefore by using section formula, you will put the values of coordinates of A and B and the given ratio this time 2:1, and substitute the values of coordinate A and B and given ratio, you will get here the coordinates of Q are 0 and minus 7/3. Question number 4 is same like example number 7. In this question, we will find the ratio in which segment joining the points whose coordinates are given is divided by -1 and 6. Let P is a point whose coordinates are -1 and 6. This point divides AB in unknown ratio, and let us suppose that unknown ratio is K ratio 1. And we know that by using the section formula, you will write down the coordinates of the P. In left hand side, the value of P is given, you will write down, and in right hand side, by using section formula, you will find the coordinates of point B, and you will substitute the coordinates of A and B and required ratio, that is K ratio 1. And after putting the values, you will find here the value of K, and you can compare left hand side and right hand side x coordinate. After comparing, you can see -1 is equals to 6k minus 3 upon k plus 1. Do cross multiplication, and after multiplication, you will find the value of k is here 2 upon 7, and this is the required ratio. Students, this exercise is very important, especially question number 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. They are very important question. Now I am going to start question number 5. Find the ratio in which the line segment A and B, whose coordinates are given, is divided by x-axis. Please read this line, very important. AB is a line segment. That line segment is divided by x-axis. And also find the coordinates of the point of a division. In this question, we will find the two things: ratio and the coordinates of a points of a division. So let's start the solution of this question. Let the ratio be K ratio 1, because we have to find here ratio, and you can see in the figure AB is the given line segment whose coordinates are 1 and -5, and coordinates of B are -4 and 5. And especially P is the point whose coordinates are x and 0. You know why the coordinates of P are here x and 0? Because the given line segment AB is divided by x-axis. When a line segment cut by x-axis, then the point of intersection is x and 0. So that's why here the coordinates of P are here x and 0. Now by using section formula, you will write down the coordinates of P. In left hand side, you will write down x and 0, and in right hand side, by using section formula, you will write down the coordinates of a point P. And after putting the values of A and B and a given ratio, you can see in right hand side the points are -4k plus 1 upon k plus 1 and another 5k minus 5 upon k plus 1. Now, after getting these points, what you will do in next step? You will compare 5k minus 5 upon k plus 1 is equals to 0, because this value is given. This is a very important step. Then we are able to find the value of a k. So when you will compare 5k minus 5 upon k plus 1 to 0, you will get here after simplification the value of k is equals to 1. If the value of k equals to 1, so we will write down here the required ratio is 1:1 and put this ratio in. And we will use this ratio to find the coordinates of P and put in P the given ratio, and after substituting you will get the required point P whose coordinates will be -3/2 and 0. Question number 6 is very important for paper point of view. Very important. See the statement. If 1, 2, 4 by x6 and 3, 5 are the verses of the parallelograms and taken in order, then you will find the value of x and y. Before start the solution of this question, you should remember what is the midpoint formula, because we will use this formula in this question. You can see AB is the line segment whose coordinates are x1 and y1 and coordinates of B are x2 and y1. Let us suppose M is the midpoint of A and B and the coordinates of M are x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus by 2 divided by 2. We will use same formula to solve same question. Let's start the solution of question number 6. Before start the solution, you will draw its diagram A, B, C, D. You should taken in order. These are the verses of parallelograms and the coordinates of A, B and C are given. After draw this diagram, we know that the property of a parallelogram, the diagonals of the parallelograms bisect each other, and therefore the midpoint of AC and BD is same. Once again, I want to repeat same line because this step is very important. The midpoint of AC is equals to midpoint of BD, and here we will use midpoint formula. In left hand side, 1 plus x upon 2, 2 plus 6 upon 2 is equals to 4 plus 3 upon 2 and y plus 5 upon 2. And you can compare the x coordinates of left hand side and right hand side. And after comparing the x coordinate, and in same way you can compare the y coordinates of left hand side and right hand side. And after comparing the x coordinates, you will get here 1 plus x upon 2 equals to 7 by 2, and comparing the y coordinates, we will get here 8 by 2 is equals to y plus 5 upon 2, and simplify both equations, and after simplification you will get the value of x is 6 and the value of y is 3. In 7th question, find the coordinates of A, where AB is the diameter of the circle whose center is 2, -3 and point B is 1, 4. Here AB is the diameter and B is given, and we have to find the value of A. See the solution of question number 7. In diagram, AB is the diameter of the circle and O is the center, where coordinates of A xy, coordinates of B 1, 4 and the center of AB is 2, -3. By using midpoint formula, we will get here x plus 1 divided by 2 is equals to 2 and y plus 4 divided by 2 is equals to -3. And you know what is the midpoint formula? X 1 plus x2 divided by 2 and y1 plus by 2 divided by 2. After using this formula, you will compare the values of coordinates of O with 2 and minus 3, and then do the simplification of given equations, and from here we will get the value of x is equals to 3 and the value of y is equals to minus 3, and hence the coordinates of A are 3 and minus 10.